in this final.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the athletes have worked hard to get to this point of the competition. It was the second of the sprint events of this day 8 of the World Games. These athletes already raced in the 200-meter dual time trial. And this will be their third time racing in the 500+D, as we see Yerim from the Republic of Korea leading out the athletes for final B. Maria Arias would have liked to have seen herself in final A, but she'll still bring her A game to this final. And the same goes for Haila, BRUNET, ALVAREZ. 2 silver medals already, won today in the 200-meter time trial and 1 in the 100-meter sprint, but the 500-meter, not her event today. That said, there is still another race, and these athletes are competitors. They will be giving it absolutely everything to win final B. Confirmation of your starters as they take to the start line. Underway first time. This is final B for the women's 500m+D, so just over 2.5 times around this 200-meter track. This is all about positions. Times don't mean anything when you come to a final. You have absolutely top-class skaters, some of which might have had to pick themselves up after the semi-final qualifications when they find themselves in final B, but it is a matter of pride, of beating your competitors. It's always a mind game. Now it is the push around that final bend, and it will be a sprint, and that final 50 meters off the bend to the finish, and it looks strong, and it is strong, coming from Ecuador's Maria Arias, 45.693. She takes the win. She looks in charge of that race throughout. Getting that perfect position at the start, so important. That was well executed by Maria Arias, and well, she didn't look back. Haila, BRUNET, ALVAREZ finishing second in this final B, and Yerim for Korea in third. All under the 46-second marker. Yi-Hsuan is definitely one to keep an eye on in this competition.
Number 3, from Belgium.
One of the favorites from the way she has skated in the earlier rounds. Silver in the one-lap event on the road. A bronze already today in the 200 meters. Although she'll have to beat this woman, Maria Timms. Talk of cool customers, no one cooler than this woman. She is the reigning world champion in this event.
Number 4, Catalina.
Catalina Lorca put down an impressive time in the heat. She won her heat. She made it through the semi-finals and now finds herself a chance of a medal in this final A.
Number 9, from Chinese Taipei.
Yi-Hsuan getting plenty of support from the crowd who have traveled up here to cheer her on, and she will need every ounce of that energy. She tackles the next 40+ seconds. 2.5 laps of the track. Concentration as the starter calls them forwards. seen really strong starts coming from Fran VANHOUTTE of Belgium. She has the inside lane. That could be an advantage, and she has used it to her advantage. Now, Yi-Hsuan is trying to keep her position ahead of Maria Tims. Maria Tims, the favourite, the reigning world champion, but she's got some work to do at the moment. Next time around this bend, they will be fighting for those medals. The bell is about to be heard. And it's an interesting tactic coming from Tims on the outside. She's really not found herself in a great position, but Fran VANHOUTTE is in control of this race. She has a silver, she has a bronze. Will she be adding a gold? Right now it is Yi-Hsuan who is on her shoulder, who can take this away from the Belgian as they sprint for the finish. It was a lunge, it was a win. It is a gold medal for Fran VANHOUTTE from Belgium. She adds that elusive title to her collection from the World Games. You see a new champion in this women's 500m+D event. Now the celebrations can begin. She has built up to this, a silver in the 1 lap on the road, a bronze in the 200-meter time trial. That was only earlier today, and she has looked so strong throughout the qualifying. Dominated that performance, and very, very worthy champion. That was a quick time, 44.20. Second and a half quicker than the winning heat before. But it's titles that matter when it comes to a final. And this woman here from Chinese Taipei, Yi-Hsuan, with the silver.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of women's 500m+D, Fran from Belgium.
She has worked so hard on her starts and the finish. Look how close that was. And that is a surprise as we see the slow motion, just realizing that Maria Tims never managed to find herself in the correct position to fight for a medal. Her third medal of the Games, but the first, that is, in the colour of gold. Fran VANHOUTTE, the new World Games champion for this competition, the women's sprint 500 meters. Yi-Hsuan, the silver. And what a performance from the young Chilean athlete Catalina LORCA, taking the bronze ahead of Maria Tims, the reigning world champion.